Hi guys, welcome back to episode of DV Cars, and today's episode I'll be reviewing TribeCar Hyundai Tucson. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is the Hyundai Tucson from TribeCar itself. So basically this car is just, as of what I'm filming, has just recently been added to its fleet itself. So hence there's only, I think there's only 4 or 5 of them currently in the fleet. So I'll drop the location for this car in the description box down right below if anyone is wondering where it's at. But for the time being, let me just show you guys the damages if there's any for this car. So far this car over, like what I mentioned, has just been added to this fleet itself with about close to 60,000 kilometers under its belt at the time of filming. So but overall inspection, first inspection of the damage, there isn't any obvious damage to this car, which is quite good, which means it has been well looked after by its previous owner. So yeah, it's just basically being well looked after. So there isn't any obvious scratches or dent on it itself. So yeah, and that is probably, oh yeah, there's also no wheel cuff on the rim so far as well. So that's one thing to note. And then let me just show you guys the trunk space for the Tucson itself. So basically to access the trunk space, there's 2 ways doing so. One way, which is the normal convention method of just locating the button down right below the emblem itself. So basically it's just right here and just press on it and it's open up. So basically it's an electronic tailgate itself. So basically it just open up by itself once you press on the button, which is right, I think you're not able to see this, but just there itself. So yeah, once trunk open, this is how much trunk space you basically get in the car itself, which is quite big and generous itself. So yeah, basically what you get, well, basically don't really get any storage space to put your stuff, and then a spare wheel right down below itself. So yeah, but I still got some very nice tray cover lining if you want to cover your stuff. So basically just pull the back out all the way here and you're able to hide your stuff itself. If not, you can just pull back and let it go and it will just expose your stuff here itself. Close the trunk, very simple. Oh yeah, before I close the trunk and show you guys, this is the key how it looks like. So basically you got lock and lock and the trunk button. So if the car is still locked, you can actually press this and the trunk open up by itself. So yeah, let's say once you're done with it, you can just press on this button and it will just close by itself. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys the trunk space, but I'll just put on the screen right now how much trunk space does this Hyundai Tucson has itself. So yeah, and that's probably it for the trunk space. Now let me just show you guys the rear seat for the vehicle itself. So to enter the rear seat itself is quite spacious. It's just close the doors, open door quite wide. And let me see if I'm able to fold down the rear seat if, let's say, if you want more space in this vehicle. Then probably oh yeah, since I'm going to show you guys how to fold down the rear seat, let me just show you guys the keys. So basically this is the second way of opening up the trunk itself. So basically just pressing on this below here, yeah, sorry, hold on the button, it will open up itself. So yeah, so once open, let me see if I'm able to locate the button to pull down the rear seat itself. No, not that. There should be a button somewhere around here if I'm able to locate it. But oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. At the back you got a 12-volt socket outlet right here if you want to itself, and some hook on either side itself. So yeah, I don't think there's a button for it, but if there is, comment it right down below that. Comment it down right below in the comment section below that I missed out on that part itself. So yeah, but on that, I'm just going to show you guys the rear seat right now. So getting in isn't a big problem because don't open quite wide. And another thing you gotta take note is this the ride height slightly higher than usual. I think higher than the usual SUV ride height itself. So yeah, but basically once the rear, what do you get? Well, this is basically my sitting position, my driving position for the vehicle itself. So as you guys can see, I got almost like 1/4 of legroom space, which is quite good. Headroom is also not too bad either, because headroom is about 1 1/4 as well, which is quite good for this car. Center seating, I'll show you guys later on once how does it feel like. But in the rear, what do you get? Well, you basically get some storage pocket right here to put your stuff. Same for the other side, which is quite good. As well as you get rear AC vent in the rear. You also get a USB Type A charging port right down below if you want to charge your phone. So basically just right there itself. Apologies if you can't see it at all, because even though the lights on already, it's basically raining, so hence environment might be a bit dark itself. So yeah, but other than the Type A charging port, you get the center itself. You also get a very nice center armrest if you want to put your rest of arm on itself. So yeah, basically you can just rest some arm on and just chillax itself. So yeah, but if not, you got two cup holders right here to put your stuff, or you can put even more drinks in the back, right? The cubby space right there on either side of the passenger and driver side itself. So yeah. Alright, let's move on to the center seating right now to see how does it feels like to sit in the center itself. Okay, not too bad, I would say. Still got about this. I think this is different because the passenger seat has not been adjusted off. So probably about this left side would be about 1 and 2 fingers. This would be 1 and 4 fingers, so not the same. So because usually the front is adjusted based on the front passenger and driver comfort to the comfort way. So hence the seating are not the same itself. So yeah, but sitting area, okay, let me just flip the camera around. So yeah, basically right now this is me sitting in the center itself. So I would say sitting in the center itself isn't that bad, because I think you will definitely be very comfortable sitting 3 full-grown size adult in the rear, because as you guys know, this car is actually quite big itself, like, so it's a big SUV. So I don't think you'll have any problem sitting 3 full-grown size adult in the rear itself. Same goes for 3 small children itself. They definitely won't have any problem itself. So yeah, that's a good thing for the Hyundai Tucson itself. So yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, also another good thing is the transmission tunnel isn't that high, because so that's a plus point. So probably you could probably put some stuff here if you want to, and it won't probably hit your knee at all. So yeah, but speaking on the adjustable, the rear AC vent, you're able to adjust it, so which is a good thing. And open or closing slats, the air vent right here itself. So yeah. Lastly, you just get some light which turn on when the car doors open. If not, you can always just turn on and off when the doors are open, when the doors are closed itself. So yeah, in the rear you just get 4 grab handle to on all 4 sides of the vehicle, but nearly all 4 sides of the vehicle. Somehow for the driver's side you don't get any itself, which is a bit weird, I would say. So yeah, and also only on the right hand side you get this very nice hook which you could hook your stuff onto itself. So yeah, very weird for the right hand side, I don't know why. So yeah, but and then let me just get out the car right now, so that I can show you the front of the vehicle itself. So yeah, oh yeah, I also forgot to touch on the point, which is you get your door release handle and your window switches on the left and right hand side itself. So yeah, and if anyone wondering, this is how the dashboard look like for the Hyundai Tucson itself. So yeah, other than that, let me just jump straight out the vehicle right now, which is a bit problem because the doors open do quite wide. And if you need help, getting out of the car, there's also a very nice side step to step hold onto to get out the car. If not, you can just slide your way out the vehicle itself. So yeah, and that, let me just show you guys the front of the car right now. Alright, then before I show you guys the front of the car itself, let me just show you guys the key again itself. So this is how the key looks like. So basically, to lock the vehicle, just need to press on this button right here itself, and the vehicle will lock the vehicle itself, and you're able to walk away itself. So basically, this is I would say hands-free, so that you don't have to always take out the key fob and press on it itself. So yeah, for entering the car itself, I haven't tried this method yet, but if I'm not wrong, you're able to press on this itself. Yeah. And the car will just unlock by itself. You don't have to take out the key and just unlock, lock to get in the car itself. So this is a very nice touch. Plus also there's a nice touch of light right here when you unlock the car itself. So yeah, and with that you're able to just enter the vehicle itself. So yeah, let me just jump straight into the vehicle right now and show you guys some of the features you get for the front of the vehicle. So basically this is how my driving position look like for the Tucson itself. Sorry about that. So basically, what do you get in the front of the car? Well, let me just show you the storage space for the vehicle first. So basically, this is one of the storage space that you get right here itself. And as you guys can see, currently it's filled with the driver's manual right here itself, so hence it's already taken up some space itself. But if I'm not wrong, if this were to be removed and placed at the back with the spare tire, if I'm not wrong, you should be able to put your entire bag itself, which I managed to put it right here itself. So yeah, but other than that, I would say it's still a decent size glove box to put your entire small bag inside there if you want to itself. So yeah. Alright, then let's move on to the second part, which is the one that I showed you guys just now, which is this big ass storage space right here, which you got a very nice tray to put your stuff in. Sorry, to put your stuff on if you want to. If not, you can just put it one side for the time being. And you're able to see this is my entire bag right inside this cubby space right here itself, which is quite good. So yeah, it's also quite deep that you're able to put your bag inside itself. So yeah. Alright, then the tray table just go on top and you're able to close the armrest itself. To open the armrest, just press on this button right here itself. So yeah, very simple and easy to understand itself. Moving on, you got two cup holders right here as you guys can see. So unfortunately this bottle water isn't that big, so when the car is moving it will just basically just slide around, which is the downside itself. If I'll get a bigger bottle, probably it will fit in quite nicely itself. So yeah, but moving on, you got some of your drive selector mode right here itself. So basically you get your auto brake hold, your drive selector for three different sports mode of this vehicle itself. So basically the driver mode that comes with this car is sports, eco and normal itself. The only way to see is via this screen, which I'll show you guys later on itself. But moving on, you got your if I'm not wrong, that should be your parking sensors. If I'm not wrong, then this should be your something to do with hill descent mode itself. But probably I'll try out this feature later on as well. So yeah, and you just got your electronic handbrake itself right here. Moving on top, you got your gear selector right here, which is quite nice. You got all your respective gear right here itself. So basically to engage gear, just very simple for automatic cars. Just for the brake and just hold this lever right here itself. I'm not too sure if you're able to see this. Basically this lever right here itself, just press on that and just slide it downwards. So yeah, and to engage manual itself on this car, just slide to the right and you're able to shift up, shift down with the gears knob right here itself. So yeah, moving on, you got some smaller cubby space right here, and you got a very nice wireless charging pad right here to wirelessly charge your phone if you want to itself. So yeah, all phones that come with wireless charging itself. So, okay, moving on, you just got two 12-volt socket outlet right here on either side. In the center, you got your aux port, and right here your Type A port if you want to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto itself. So yes, this vehicle does come with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but the only downside is you have to connect it to your phone itself. So it's not that wireless Apple CarPlay that some of the other later model Hyundai cars comes with itself. So yeah, if I'm not wrong, this actually technically, if you guys notice, this generation, I would say maybe probably this center part right here is very similar to the i30 wagon that I already reviewed. This Tucson right here, and if I'm not wrong, one more. Oh yeah, wait, is it one more? I can't remember whether there's one more Hyundai model that comes with this center. Same thing, I could be wrong, but I know the i30 wagon the Hyundai i30 wagon from get-go itself has the same thing itself, which I have already reviewed itself. So yeah, but other than that, probably I won't go too in depth about it, because all these buttons right here, if you guys can see, they are basically the same thing from the i30 wagon itself. So basically you guys got all your AC vent control right at the top, your front and rear defrost right here, this to recirculate air in the cabin, and this one for direct airflow into the cabin itself. On either side, you can technically adjust the temperature according to the driver and passenger preference. If not, you can just sync it for both sides by pressing this sync button on this side right here, and this is for your auto climate control itself. So yeah, and the knob on the outer side right here is just basically your temperature control dials itself. So yeah, moving on top, you just got regular air vent itself with nothing just too special about it. And right at the top is just your Hyundai infotainment for this generation car itself. So basically, right at the side right here, you just got your shortcut keys. This is for the radio frequency, and this is to adjust the volume itself. To turn out the infotainment itself, just need to press on this, and you'll just completely turn off the infotainment itself, and the vehicle will be very quiet itself. So yeah, Alright, moving on is your stop button right here, so to turn on and turn off the vehicle, which is very simple and easy to use. So that won't touch on itself. So yeah, moving on, you got your Hyundai steering wheel right here itself. So basically, to use the button on the steering wheel is very simple and easy to use. So basically, you got a voice command for that infotainment itself, or if you are connected to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're able to use this voice command itself. So yeah, and you got your pickup and end call function right here, which also linked to that. This refresh button should be for that, to refresh the screen if let's say if in the event it was to lag out. Your volume control right here itself, and this is to adjust the frequency, or if let's say you play music on your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're able to skip track right here itself. So yeah. Alright, moving on to the other side, you got your menu button for the small screen right there, which I'll show you guys later on. You got your cruise control. So basically, to activate cruise control, you just need to press on this first, then downward to set the speed that you want, then you're able to just adjust it accordingly by going up or down itself. This arrow key button is for the controlling of the menu right there itself, which is very simple, and to select it, just press OK. Or if you want to reset the trip formation, just press press and hold on the OK button, and you reset the trip formation itself. So yeah, and this is, I have no idea what this does. So yeah, probably should be the same function as that itself. So as the OK button. So yeah. Alright then, moving on, you got your stocks on either side. So the left hand side one right here itself is your, as you guys know, for Hyundai models and Conti cars, the indicators are on the left, same as light control. So basically, on the left hand, the stock right here itself, you got your light control switch right here. So basically, to activate the light, just need to twist the knob on. Sorry, just need to twist the knob outwards. So basically, just all the way this to activate the headlights, or all the way down for auto headlight itself. High beam, just need to push forward and you activate high beam. Push backward to deactivate high beam itself. So yeah, and you flash your high beam, just need to pull back and you flash the high beam itself. And for the inner one is your fog light itself. So basically, up or down for the front and rear fog light. And you got your turn signal right here, which is very simple, up or down itself. So yeah. Alright then, now let's move on to the other side, which is the wiper control switch. So for the wiper control switch itself, it's very simple and easy to use as well. Just need to activate the wiper, just go all the way up for the frequency of the wipers itself. If let's say it's now at setting 1, you're able to adjust the frequency of how frequent the wipers to be activated by this stock right here itself. And just one side, just one time down itself. So yeah, just that itself. So yeah. To activate the rear wiper, just need to pull on this knob right here on the outside. Towards same thing as the light switch itself, just pull outward towards that way, and you activate the rear wiper itself. Towards the front wiper, just need to pull back, and basically they'll just spray the fluid towards the windscreen, and you'll just basically wash the windscreen itself. So yeah, and that is all for the controls right here itself. Now let's move on to the next part, which is this right here itself. So basically, as you can see, you got your trunk hold button itself. So basically, you press hold on that, the trunk will open and probably will hold in position. This is to turn off the traction control, your blind spot assist, and this is for your gauge brightness itself. So yeah, and right down below here, you just got your OBD port right here itself. So basically, I think this is for the information itself. So basically, there's wires right behind here itself. Right down there is your trunk release button. So if basically you just pull on that, the whole front trunk, you're able to access the engine compartment of the car itself. So yeah. Alright then, lastly, let me just show you guys the window switches right here itself. So basically, the window switches, you got your 4 window switches right here itself, all electronic operated. This is to prevent people from rolling down the windows. This to unlock the doors itself. Your mirror adjusting tool right here itself. You got your, so basically this thing right here is itself to adjust the mirrors, and you got your folding mirrors function right at the top itself. So yeah. Alright then, lastly, let me just show you guys some of the features right at the top before I turn on the vehicle itself. So basically, this is the sun visor. So sun visor is the same thing. I think the i30 wagon has this, which is, you got a mirror right here, which is very typical and light here can be turned on if you want to, and this can be broken out and swivel to the side. But same one thing for this, I think maybe for this generation of Hyundai models, you're able to adjust this. So basically you're blocking the nearly entire side of your driver's side window itself. So yeah, which is a good thing. And the same for the passenger side, so they're able to pull down the mirror and this thing right here itself. So yeah, and also got like red top, it's quite nice itself. So yeah, lastly you just got your sunglasses holder right here itself. You want to put your sunglasses or your glasses, whatever. And you got a light switch can be turned on or turned off by pressing on it itself, or they can be turned on when the doors are open, which you guys saw throughout the video itself. So yeah. Alright then, lastly, let me just show you guys how to adjust the wheel itself. So basically, to adjust the wheel itself, just need to pull on, just locate the lever right here itself. So yeah, let me just turn on this light. So basically, just pull on this lever itself, and the steering wheel just slide up because it's spring operated. So yeah, now it's highest position. You can just slide down and just lock it in place, and the steering wheel just lock into its position. And that's probably it for steering wheel itself. For the seat itself, unfortunately this is an electronic operated seat. So basically to adjust the seat itself, let me just open the car door again to show you guys. So basically you got your seat controls right here itself. So basically this is just the front, how far or how back the seat you want to be. This is just the angle, and this is just your lumbar itself. To adjust the height, just need to press on either side. So basically just put this and you go up, go down, forward, backward, back, front itself. So yeah, and that is probably it for this time itself. Now let me just go ahead and turn on the vehicle for you guys itself. So step 4 on the brake and just start the engine, and the car will turn on itself. So yeah, so basically now the car is fully turned on, you're able to see some of the function that you have for the vehicle itself. But main thing I'll show you guys the sports mode itself. So basically for drive mode itself, you got your drive mode itself. You press on that, you'll see it go to sports. Sports, this is normal, and this is eco itself. So yeah, very simple and easy to use that. So yeah, next up let me just show you guys the screen function, which is by pressing on this, and you just cycle. Basically there's only 2 modes, which is right here itself. If you want to know more about the vehicle itself, just need to press on this button right here itself, and you'll cycle downwards, and you'll just show you all your information that you want to know about it. Same for the other side. If this is basically just the user setting itself, and you're able to adjust it itself. So yeah, same for the lights and other function itself. So yeah, and that's basically it for this vehicle itself. Infotainment is the same thing as the i30, which I won't go too in depth, but basically just show your shortcut keys right here if you want to play around itself. So yeah, and that, I think that's probably it for this video itself. If you guys enjoyed the video, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or please subscribe and please my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.